Yeah, I think this was the one question where I wanted to highlight some things because it involves putting together different pieces of information from different sections. And, I guess I mean, those are all the sections. This is the section that describes protostar, and this is the section that describes a star like our sun, a star on main sequence that's fusing hydrogen in the core and nowhere else. And describes main sequence star that is going on to become a red giant. Um, and I guess one piece of information that I felt your textbook didn't highlight super, or rather emphasize as much as I thought I would have, and I actually did in the slides, is a connection between these two figures, which is in this solar interior theory. At the very end, they have a plot of a chart that tells you how the material is distributed around the sun. And what I think is interesting here is this percentage of hydrogen by weight. So in a main sequence star like our sun, it's not uniformly the same. The core where the fusion is going on is going to start to run out of hydrogen. So this is, I guess, where they estimate things are at now. Towards the end of sun's life, in about 4 billion years, this will have dropped all the way to zero out to some distance. And out here, you will still have a hydrogen, but because this is the up through this end of the radiative zone, the materials don't really mix. So the core is going to remain hydrogen poor. And this section also gives you a figure that describes that here. So this is the main sequence star, hydrogen burning core and the envelopes around it. And this is where it's beginning to form the helium core. And that's when it's gonna soon move on to the red giant stage. So, so yeah, that's going on to red giant. This is the late stage red giant. Oh, I gotta fix this link. And this is the this is the what's gonna be the oldest stage white dwarf. So yeah, so let me have you just to read that. I think that's probably the way to go.